Mr. Walker, how are
Yes,
you this
I'm
evening?
very good, and you?
Very lovely, very lovely.
lekker.
Thank you so much. It's beautiful to be here.
It's amazing, eh?
Very beautiful. The event is gorgeous. Everybody's dressed up. We're taking this very seriously.
And you know what? Thank God it did not rain.
Of course. No,
It's
it could
been
not rain.
Such a beautiful
it could
evening.
Not rain. Yes.
With the lights and the gorgeous ladies and the gentlemen. It's just
Yes.
amazing.
Yes, and we are all here because of your vision.
Yes.
Can we please look into that? Let's
No,
talk about the vision.
absolutely. I think I've always just been, I've been investing in property myself for about 20 years, but I've always loved seeing guys like Percy, who's just done his pitch, a young youth person who's done his first deal, and it's literally changed his life.
Beautiful.
And that's where I get my passion from. And the more South Africans that I can help, that I can educate, that I can push, that I can build a network, and they can create success, they can feed their families. Because what South Africa needs right now are more entrepreneurs in the property space.
Beautiful. You're doing such amazing
Thank
work.
you, man.
It's very inspirational,
No,
I
it's
believe,
awesome.
for everyone who's here. And let's speak about the event.
Yes. Yes, look, we're here at Shepson Gardens. So this is Investor of the Year 2024. It's the fourth time we've done this. And fortunately, we have the best partner in South Africa, Absa Home Loans. You know, I worked with Absa back in 2018, 19, 2021, and now 2024.
Yeah.
We've got other partners, don't we? Like Tough and Expella and all the guys. But tonight is all about the finalists.
Yes.
There's thousands of investors in South Africa.
100%.
But there's only 18 finalists here tonight. And we have 10 different categories.
Yes.
There's the beginner. There's 2 beginners, 2 intermediates, 2 big leagues. And then what's awesome is you have subcategories.
Yes.
So we have a category for the ladies, a category for the youth, a category for townships. And who's been the most innovative, thinking out the box investor? Who are our investors doing stuff in inner cities, big buildings? And then we have social change. Who's making an impact? And that's the great thing about tonight is that there's all these average South Africans who are literally doing extraordinary things in South Africa. And it's actually just inspirational.
Always.
To listen to their stories and go, but how did you actually do that deal? From little Percy, who's doing what, a 600,000 Rand deal?
Yes.
To Alavain, who's doing over 100 million Rand deals.
Let's speak about the ecosystem that you have built,
Yes.
because they have been trained within the network as well. They have
absolutely.
mentors.
Yes.
They have partners for all the support they need, all the
Yes.
way from you could be a beginner
Yeah.
and literally become a big league in the next 10 years within your ecosystem.
Absolutely.
Tell us about that.
So, in my ecosystem, I believe that property is about people. The biggest mistake people make in the property industry is they go out there and they buy a property, but they haven't built a network, they haven't been educated, they don't know what they don't know, and that's when they make mistakes. So we're big believers of get the education first. When you know what type of investor you want to be,
Yes.
buy-to-let, commercial, developer, multi-let, student accommodation, flipping, let's upskill your knowledge in that sector. Once you've got that, let's go build the right power team. Well, what is that? Well, who's your attorney, your letting agent, your estate agent, your
Yes.
tax structure, your tax specialist? There's a whole range of professionals that you need around you.
And this means at any level, from
Any
interest
level,
to being a practitioner, to you can be into the ecosystem and start running.
Exactly. And then
That's
what
very
we do is,
beautiful.
once you get the education, you build your power team, we link you to our partners at SAPIN. So within the SA Property Investors Network ecosystem,
Yes.
whether you are starting out in property or you're big leagues, there are partners in there helping our investors build their property portfolios. And what we teach our investors, there's 2 things you must do. Find the deals, find the money. Build a power team around you, let them do the
Yes.
rest. Because if you don't find the deal, this is all pointless.
Yes.
But if you find the deal and you haven't been trained how to raise the finance, everything's pointless. So what you'll find is when you work with myself and my ecosystem, there is a step-by-step process that one follows to get to the successful point. And that's why people go, they don't get the education, they don't build a network, they don't have the partners, they buy a property, they'll hope and pray that they're going to make money one day.
Jump in the deep end.
And most of them lose
and then
money.
drown.
Most
and
of them
then drown.
lose, yeah, and they drown.
Of course.
Then they come for the education.
Yes. But I'm glad that we have this
Yes.
platform, because this means, like I said, at any level, even if you're just
Yes.
interested, you can go in and you will get the full support that we need. Can you speak about this prestigious event and what it means for SAPIN?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, this is just fantastic. A lot of these finalists have come through the SAPIN channels. You know, they've been educated. And if you take young Percy as an example,
Yes.
he's part of the Absa Youth Program. So
did
part of the previous question in the ecosystem, we actually have a youth program for youngsters. You're 18-year-old, you're 19, you're 20.
Wow.
Everyone says youth is up to 34, 5. I don't know what you
Yes.
think. That's a bit old, isn't it?
It is, to be honest. To be honest, it really is.
Yeah.
From teenage to 35, we should
Come
be
on.
pushing.
I know.
We should be pushing.
So we have an awesome group of youngsters, and we're always shouting out to those because that's when I started. I was 22. I was young. I was hungry. I just didn't know what to do. So
No base knowledge, nothing.
No base knowledge. But I did get educated at the age of 25. And the ABSA Youth Program, and thank you to ABSA Home Loans and Bolt and all our partners.
Yes.
And they're roaming around. Make sure that you interview them.
Of course, no, it's a must. It's a
Definitely.
must.
And yeah, tonight is just, I stood up on stage, and you'll agree, it's a beautiful setting, hey?
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous setting, and I can't sit down, I can't enjoy myself.
Yes.
I'm on the call, I'm like looking at the time, dealing with the show, you know what I mean?
Yes,
You're gonna be on
yes.
call the whole time, but as long as all my guests have an awesome time and all my guests just relax and enjoy it, I'm happy.
We are really inspired, sir. Thank you so much for this
It's
event.
a pleasure, thank
you. We
you.
hope to be here again.
Yes, in a few years.
Let me know. Tell me, do you host every second year?
Oh, plus minus, it varies. It varies on entrance, it varies on our partners. So maybe we'll do it next year, maybe we'll do it the year after. We will let you know though.
Tell me the last thing before we close
Yes.
off. What's the most exciting thing about being in property, especially in the future? Now we speak about technology and how Airbnb is taking over everything. Bolt, I'm sure, is somehow involved with that tech.
Of course.
What tech can we look forward to in the future?
Jeez.
Maybe you'll have a great tech partner, a
Of
global
course.
tech
Well,
partner.
we've got guys like Expello
Yes.
and Preferential. And there's a few big tech players coming in, going, coming in, staying. But the beauty about tech, and I'm excited about, is just, I think, the management of your property portfolios and helping you manage, because it's one thing buying a property, it's another thing managing the property. But the one thing I'm really excited about property in general is not so much about the tech. It's more about the world's your oyster.
Yes.
You can buy as many properties as you want. You can do what you want.
Beautiful. Clearly, you have done it. We continue
There
to
we
look
go.
up to you and the platform. Thank you so
Pleasure.
much
Awesome.
for the platform.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
Cool.